Tom Ford just dropped Black Orchid Reserve in 2025. But is it really the evolution of a legend or just hype? The original Eau de Parfum shook the world back in 2006, and now, nearly 20 years later, this new release lands right on the edge of its anniversary. I even went all the way to the Dubai to test it myself. And what I found might surprise you. Tom Ford returns with a bold evolution Black Orchid Reserve 2025. It's deeper, more decadent, and laced with a gourmand edge. But is it better than the iconic original? Let's dive deep and compare it with Eau de Parfum and Parfum version. Back in 2006, Tom Ford introduced Black Orchid, a fragrance that redefined modern perfumery. Bold, opulent, and unforgettable, it quickly became a true icon. A scent so daring and distinctive, it carved its place in history as one of the most legendary creations of our time. Now, in 2025, Tom Ford gives us a new chapter. Black Orchid Reserve, described as a deeper, darker, chipper floral dimension with a luminous twist. Black Orchid Reserve keynotes opening. Radiant Ylang Extra lifts the composition with a luminous glow, accented by the sparkling bite of thyme pepper, compared to the originals. Fruity start, this feels more floral and effervescent. Heart notes. The signature Black Orchid Accord returns dark, floral, and seductive, now paired with a ghostly ghost orchid note that adds an ethereal, airy dimension. The dry down is rich and sensual. Roasted black Tonka smolders with a gourmand warmth, while black truffle deepens the earthy allure. Black Truffle Accord brings that earthy signature darkness. Patchouli and amber tones wrap everything in woody warmth. In simple words, Tom Ford Black Orchid Reserve mixes bright florals with deep, sweet earthiness. There's a bit of confusion here because different versions of Black Orchid EDP Parfum Reserve emphasize different notes, and some people still perceive vanilla and chocolate in newer releases. In Black Orchid Reserve, the note list doesn't include vanilla. Instead, it highlights roasted black tonka, truffle, patchouli, and amber.
Yes, sir. Black Orchid Reserve. In celebration of the 20th year of Black Orchid, we're launching the Black Orchid Reserve.
In a press release, Tom Ford says, Black Orchid, Tom Ford's first fragrance, was a revelation when it debuted in 2006. Now, Tom Ford debuts Black Orchid Reserve. Other write-ups describe Reserve as a new dimension or flanker of Black Orchid, a smoother, more wearable version, updated version of the legendary Black Orchid fragrance originally released in 2006. Comparison with original Black Orchid.
Okay,
This is the one in the wall. This one.
Original 2006 EDP version was dark, gothic, fruity opening with truffle, incense, chocolate, and patchouli. Loud beast mode projection. The original Black Orchid 2006 had a more complex pyramid with fruity top notes, black currant, citrus, spices, and a denser mix of chocolate, incense, and vanilla in the base. The Reserve version is less fruity, less baroque, more floral chipper gourmand with polished duality. Reserve 2025 Parfum added more floral brightness upfront, Ylang plus pepper, more gourmand in the base, roasted tonka, smoother vanilla-like sweetness. Let's compare the three faces of Tom Ford Black Orchid. The 2006 said P dark, gothic, bold, heavy truffle, orchid, patchouli, chocolate, and vanilla. A true projection. Monster, but very polarizing. The 2020 Parfum a denser, richer spin. Rum and plum add darker fruitiness. Still bold but warmer, creamier, and more opulent. And now the 2025 Reserve, less fruity, more floral. Ylang and patchouli add brightness, while truffle and roasted tonka give it a floral gourmand twist. Smoother, refined, and modern, but still unmistakably Black Orchid.
And try this one also.
Which Black Orchid lasts the longest? The Parfum is the beast over 12 hours in cooler weather with a strong early projection. The original EDP holds 8 to 10 hours, loud at first but softens by midday. The new Reserve 2025. Similar to the EDP, around 8 to 10 hours, strong in the first hour, then more subtle. So Parfum for power, EDP for the classic punch, Reserve for a smoother, modern twist. My first wear of Tom Ford Black Orchid Reserve. Honestly, it didn't quite push to 8 hours on my skin, but keep in mind I tested it in the hot Dubai weather, and that can kill performance fast. I'll give it more time in different conditions before I share a full review on its projection and longevity. Tom Ford Black Orchid really shines in the winter. The richness, the depth, it just works better in the cold. That is why I can't wait to test the new Black Orchid Reserve once winter hits. Let's break down Tom Ford Black Orchid Reserve. First off, this isn't just another flanker. It's actually quite different from the original. The opening. A hit of dark, earthy truffle, rich and decadent. Patchouli is turned up, adding woody depth, while Ylang brings a floral brightness that leans just a touch more feminine. Overall, it feels smoother and more refined, like a grown-up, polished version of the classic DNA. Yes, the orchid note is still here, but instead of vanilla sweetness, you get a floral gourmand twist with roasted tonka and truffle. Modern, elegant, and still unmistakably Black Orchid. So which Tom Ford Black Orchid is really the best? Instead of just guessing, let's take it to the professionals, the people working in the perfume store, who test and sell these scents every single day. Let's hear what they have to say.
Concentrated, it's a more elevated fragrance from Black Orchid. This is really, really good.
This scent is super smooth and balanced, definitely an 8.5 out of 10. So which Tom Ford Black Orchid is best priced? The EDP gives you the best value classic DNA, solid performance, and the lowest price tag. The new Reserve Parfum sits in the middle, same price as the Parfum 50 milliliters, but offers a smoother, darker, more modern twist. The Parfum. It's the most expensive, especially in 100 milliliters. Worth it only if you want that richer, denser rum and fruit style. Personally, I would prefer something different. Exclusivity, novelty, and possibly stronger depth in certain accords. That is Black Orchid Reserve. If that appeals sufficiently, it's a decent premium for the upgrade. Which Black Orchid is right for you?
In celebration of the 20th year of Black Orchid, we're launching the Black Orchid Reserve.
If you want the bold gothic drama of Black Orchid, go for the EDP. If you crave a richer, denser, fruit-infused luxury, the Parfum is your pick. But if you're after a smoother, modern, floral gourmand twist that feels more wearable and grown up, then the new Black Orchid Reserve is the one to try. Which Black Orchid is your favorite, the Aug, the Parfum, or this new Reserve? Drop your pick in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fragrance deep dives.